Intro. How do I want to start this? Don't you do it. Leave them alone. What are you doing? Those are my chickens. Bug off. Go. Get. Alright. Animals. Okay. Alright. So, hopefully that time lapse went well, and you all got to see me throw that together. If the time lapse didn't go well, then surprise, I built a dock. So, yeah. Odds are this video is getting to you guys a little later than I wanted to. I've had a bit of a hectic couple of weeks, so I guess we can get into that. Well, to start off, there's been a few different changes in here that I think Mr. Pineapple Boy over here has done, so we'll get into that later, but I want to start this off. I lost a friend of mine over this past week, and now it's been, well, by the time the episode before this released, that Friday, this probably uploaded, and then maybe 20 minutes later, I received a message that my friend was no longer with us. It was sudden and unexpected, and I don't know what to do about it. I feel silly with all that. No, that's buttons. Put the things where I want them to go. That's a little better. So, yeah, kind of shakes things up a little bit. Everything I was planning to do, all the things that I wanted to get done were no longer going to happen. The things I thought about doing, everything just kind of got hit in the head. So, yeah, I'm not wanting to depress this whole episode, but I go away, be gone, fox, little orange demon. But I wanted to say something, you know? I don't know what else to talk about, really. His name was Andre. I met him back a good 10 to 12 years ago. Back when I was much, much younger and much dumber, smaller. Back when I was a wee child. And he's a great guy. He served in the Air Force, and I did martial arts with him. I started back training in our system, and I know I met him pretty early on. I've been going back through some of my old pictures and videos back to like 2015, 2017. So, pretty sure there's some stuff somewhere that I have of even before that when I would have met him. And I don't think I can. Yep, did make that jump. Not even close. But, he trained with me just as a little kid, and he talked to me. He treated me like I was just another person to train with, just someone else to hang out with, someone else. He didn't treat me like he was working with a kid, and I really appreciated that. And not that most people there did, it's just training with him felt like I was accepted. I was working. I was learning. I was being helpful. I was being helped. It was good times. And since then, he had moved on. He'd been doing Krav Maga and other martial arts systems, and I didn't see him for a while. I had, well, I'll probably get into the story of my martial arts days some other time, but I didn't see him for a while, and I hate to admit it, but I kind of forgot about him, and then years passed, and I'm looking for my first job. And, well, okay, not my first job, it was my second job, but again, that's another story for another day that doesn't matter nearly as much. Anyways, so, I went and I had applied at this barn grill that I talked about very early on here, that I still work now, and I was just doing my job one day, cleaning tables, washing dishes, and in walks Andre, and I'm like, oh, hey. And he's like, how are you? How's school? And we would talk, and eventually Andre started working there. He was bartending on once or twice a week, and I got to see him there maybe every 3 or 4 shifts that I worked, and just kind of brought back some of those times, and we would talk about martial arts. He would ask if I was still training, and I was like, I have, off and on, and he'd ask how school was. He would always want an update. He wanted to make sure I was doing good, putting in good hard work and effort, and learning. He was pretty big on learning things. He had gone to multiple different universities and gotten different degrees, and a lot of which I didn't even know about till I was reading his obituary 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. The week's flown by. I'm not even sure what day it is right now, but maybe that's because it's 1 in the morning as I record this. So, I need a sleep schedule. I have a sleep schedule, but it's not a good one. It's not very respectable, and that's probably why I'm blabbering on about my incoherent thoughts and completely losing track of what the whole point is here. And I knew Andre for a long time, And back as a little kid, you don't think about things as how important some small things can be, and how someone I knew maybe saw once a week, how hollow it feels when you lose them. And I kick myself every day since, just sitting there doing my damnedest to think back for all the different times we would have worked out, all the times we trained, all the times we sparred. And all I'm getting is these vague glimpses of this whole story. It's like a word a page and not a whole book, and it's killing me. But there's nothing I can do about that. So I've been scrolling through old pictures and watching old videos, seeing me when I was like 9 years old, and it was... You don't really realize how awkward you are as a kid until you're watching yourself back as, well, basically an adult. And I'm watching through, and I found a few photos of him, but I can't find any that bring him back. You know, I don't get to... I haven't found one where I can hear his voice again, or see him move, or any of that. Instead, I just have a couple photos, and they are nice, but it's not him. So what what's gotten me the most, though, is we would talk, just small quick conversations whenever I saw him. And my birthday passed, and on this app that we have for work, he sent me a happy birthday message, and so did a dozen other people, but I didn't respond. Because I was like, oh, I'll just see him again. I'll just tell him when I see him again. And I didn't get to. I don't really know if there's a point behind me sharing this with the internet or anyone, or I think I just needed to say it out loud. So, thank you for listening, and let's try to get a little bit of work done, huh? So, okay, all right, let's clean up my inventory a little bit, and then we can head out. So, I was chopping down some trees, and that's where most of this came from. Let's just throw everything in here, and we'll grab what I need. We're gonna make a furnace. Throw this here. I found a couple of sheep, so I brought them over here and just kind of threw them in here because I didn't want to build another pen to try to keep them in. So, oh, no, that's not what I want. I want that. Okay. Is that? Yep, it still is. So, Still waiting on a name for the cat, so please leave those in a comment down below if you don't mind. Trying to do that for some interaction so you guys can have some say in what goes on here, and eventually I might even do like I build your suggestion in my single player SMP or something. But okay, so we are going to build a boat right here. So I was thinking like a 3x6 would work. So I have enough blocks for that. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do that. That way I can stand over here. Okay, so I do want the boat to be higher than this. So we'll probably do one here. And that. That might be too close to the land. So let's push back. Okay. I'm going to go slabs across here. Okay. And then middle two, maybe like that. Do the same over here. Okay. And then maybe stairs wrapping around. So let's get back over here. I mean, because if you look at this boat, they're wrapped in stairs pretty well. So, yeah, we'll throw this in some stairs. Probably. Yeah, that should be good. Do that. Okay. So, do stairs. So we got some stairs, we got a base underneath it. So I guess we need to pull this end to a point. So maybe go one more stair forward. And then take it in. So do that, and then that. And take this up like so. Okay. So that's a half block up. What if we swap that out with a stair? Like that. How's that? I think that's alright. So, now, let's grab some deep slate. Don't want to use a lot of it, but just a little bit at a time. So, oh, I didn't leave it all back over there, did I? I did. Ah. Okay, we'll run back real quick. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, I guess we can go ahead and check this out. Alright, well, downstairs first, I guess. Oh, it's an enchanting room. Iron. Okay, okay. So... he just needs one more diamond, and we can make an enchanting table. Okay. Cool. What's upstairs? No, just a bed. Neat. I like it. Okay. And I don't think he's messed with any of the other, well, besides this one here. Built a flooded house. So yeah, an aquarium. Got a couple fish. Trident sticking back there. I think it's glitched, but I don't want to touch it because I don't want to break it. So, you know, I'm pretty sure this world's set on normal difficulty, but I do seem to be running out of hunger a lot. So, the sooner we can get these cows up and going, the better. That way I don't have to stop and eat so often. It's kind of obnoxious. Alright. I don't think he's done anything inside of here. Oh, he did! Ooh, I like the mud brick floors. It's always a fun block. Alright, that is pretty cool. And, I don't think I pointed it out earlier, but this house here got netherfied, and it's now an entrance to the nether, which isn't a very good spawn. I've checked it out in creative. I wanted to see, and it's if I wasn't a complete failure at parkour. Okay, so these two obsidian blocks were here, and in, like, the ruined portal mess that was here. And so he took that down, built this house, and then now the portal's kind of floating up here, and I think it looks pretty cool. But that does mean that every time you come back, you're taking half a heart to a heart of fall damage, and that might be a bit annoying after a while. Okay. So, we got the deep slate. Okay. So I was thinking tiles. So, just do all of those as tiles, and then some slabs. Okay. Just go this way. I could have avoided that. Okay, so. Ooh, I don't really like how that looks. Okay, we're gonna swap that out then. Get back. Noxious. Nonsense. Mob. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna swap. We're gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna drown. Alright, swim, 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 swim. Oh yeah, you can't jump up the whole block. Yep, there we go. Okay. We're gonna swap that out with slabs. I think we're gonna expand that over and pull that like that. Come on. Hop on up. Hop. Climb. There we go. So, what I'm thinking is we will take these and go here to here to here. Okay? To here to here. And now we gotta go sleep. Trying not to spawn any mobs in the village. So, I'd hate to blow up one of the nice renovated houses with a creeper. So, okay. Alright, so I got those blocks there. And I believe what we're gonna do is take stairs and do. Come on. There we go. Let's remember how pushing buttons work. Okay. There and there. Alright. Now this, I think we're just gonna pull in and up. So, dog, hey, Olive, that's enough. You're being noisy. Okay. So we're going to take this over. No. Quit. And there goes my axe. That's alright. When we get back, we'll make an iron one. Then maybe do that. And let's get that back in case I get attacked. Grab this. We'll do one there. And then here. And then I'm thinking... Here. Slabs. And then up, up, over, over. We're gonna go stair, 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 slab. Ta-da! Back of the boat. Very nice. Okay. Now, for the front, I'm gonna have these point up like that. Then we're gonna throw some solid blocks here. Do stairs. And slab. Blocks like that. Except for this one. That one needs to get some. We're going to replace with a fence, which I actually think I have some in here. Yes. Okay. Did I have any? Cool, I did have more wool. Okay. Alright. Let's get carpet. Okay, we're going to place a stair for now, but we'll get an actual way to get up here later. So we're going to put that there with a piece of wool, and then we're going to take these across. And this is kind of doing two things. It's keeping the cows from being able to escape, and it's adding a nice trim. Okay, how's that? I kind of like it, but I'm considering swapping to the tiles. Or do I want to swap the tiles out with the cobbled? Okay. We are going to try it both ways. Because we can. So, we are going to get some of these cut down. 24 will work. We're going to find out which one we prefer. So, first thing, go ahead and take this stair back. We're going to grab that. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Replace that. Ooh. Actually, I have another idea. Okay, but let's decide which. And we're going to go with the tiles. I think that'll look better. Okay. Alright, let's get these swapped back. Okay. So, yep, this is where the cows will go. And I'm thinking right now, just because we don't have grass, we're going to go ahead and just do something like that. Make it look a bit nicer. Okay. So this is going to be our entrance exit. We are going to... Okay. Do I want it to be here or here? Probably here. So we're going to swap this slab with a stair. And then trapdoor. Okay, so it'll work, but not as well as I want it to. What if I just get rid of these corner pieces? And maybe swap them with trapdoors? Add a couple more trapdoors, just to make it even. Actually, let's do that over here as well. And trapdoor. Okay. So now we walk up and we climb. Ta-da! And that's how we'll enter and exit. Oh, I could just put moss in here. I kind of like that. Alright, and now we just have a chicken coop. Cows are over there, chickens in here. Yep. Alright. Well, let's just spam around in here. Awesome. Cow farm. Successful. Way to go. Yay. Alright. Well, I'm going to clean some of this up, and I will catch you guys next time. So, next time we'll probably build another boat. And I got something else planned, but it's still pretty early on, so I don't want to talk too much about it. Alright, so, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I will try to catch you guys next time. Alright? Alright, have a good night. And tell your friends you appreciate them. You won't regret it. Alright, take care.